Hi all. In my previous videos, would have seen how to create a NumPy array. In this video, we'll check how to join one or more arrays and to two or more arrays and to split the array, how to search the content in the array, also to sort it. So let us move into the content. So we have two arrays. Let us see the example here. We have created a NumPy array using the library numpy as np. An array 1 is having the content 1, 2 and 3, and also the array 2 is like 4, 5, 6. We are going to join these two arrays, and for this we use the function as concatenate. To join, we use the function concatenate. The syntax is numpy dot or np dot concatenate and the array names. So we have np dot array, np dot concatenate, and the two array names are variable names are array 1 and array 2, and the joined array or the concatenated array is given as array. So it's after joining we'll have this as a single array. Likewise, we have another example where we have two arrays like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and it is here it has not just been concatenated, it is also mentioned as axis equal to 1, means by default axis equal to 0, which represents the row. When we give axis equal to 1, it represents the column. So it is 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So we are joining as two columns. Next is stacking. This also comes under the category of joining. Again, we have two arrays. We are stacking it. This is same as that of the previous one. Let us check what is the difference. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, we give the axis equal to 1 here in this example. So it is 1, 2 and 3 being stacked in this vertical order axis in one column, and the next one is joined and it is stacked in the next column. So this is the stack function if you use axis equal to 0. If not, if it is axis equal to 0, it is same as the previous one. And let us just check the horizontal stacking, vertical stacking and the depth stacking or the height stacking. So this is same as that of the previous one like np.stack, but here it is just np.hstack. We have the same two arrays, array 1 and array 2 in this example. We are trying to stack it with the horizontal format. So let us check what will be the output. So it has just been horizontally joined or concatenated or stacked. And same example here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 with the array 1 and array 2, but it is vertically stacked with the function of np.vstack. So the output becomes 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6. So it is vertically stacked. So the difference between the stack function with axis equal to 1 and here it is just arranged in two different columns if it is axis equal to 1 mentioned. If not, it is just been stacked as such. And for the depth, it is same as the height. So it has been given as two different columns like 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Next is about splitting the arrays. So it is about np.array underscore split. So we have, or we can just write it as np.split also. Anything can be used. So here we have an array of variables 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now we want to split the array and we give the values of how many variables or how many values to be in a particular array. So we give it as 3. So first array will have 1, 2, then 3, 4 and 4, 5, 6. Means I want 3 arrays to be split. So this is how you get it. Likewise, when you give the same as 4, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I want 4 arrays, it is not possible. So what will happen? Can you guess what might happen if I want to have 4 arrays with just 6 values? So what happens is it just splits with us 1, 2, 3, 4, and since we have only 2 more values, so it's just gives the third array as 5 and the fourth array as the 6. See? Likewise, you can check for this example. So the original array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and once you split, it becomes 1, 2. The first one, new array of the first one is just shown separately, same as this. Now, same. splitting the 2D arrays. We have 2D array, we are trying to split it. So here we give it as three different arrays. Say we want three different 2D arrays. So this is the 2D array, and we split it into the same like how we did in the 1D array. 1, 2, 3, 4 is given as first array, 5, 6, 7, 8 as for the second array, and 9, 10, 11, 12 as the third array. What happens to this? Here we have these many number of 2D arrays like variables here, and just check and tell me how many arrays we want. It is just 3, and the access is given 1, so we are just splitting it into columns. So this is how it goes. We have 3 arrays since we mentioned 3. So 1, 2, and 3, and see the values. It's just split it into columns instead of stacking it in a single row wise or like this. It's just split here. Now here head split, like the head stack. What we try to do is we have 3 arrays. We require 3 arrays, and we're splitting it into 3 horizontally. See, 1, 2, and 3, and it is given by this way. Next is search. We can reshape 1D to 3D. So here it is like where is the function that we try to use. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we are trying to find where. So it is 4 has been the value that is we are trying to find. So indexing is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it is available, the 4 value is available in the index value 3, 5, and 6, and that is why we have the answer like this. Likewise, if you want to find the even numbers or the odd numbers, anything can be done. So I have these many values here. If I want to find the even numbers, then the remainder should be 0. So I put it array of modulus of 2 is equal to 0. If in case I want to find the odd numbers, then I'll put it as 1. So here I'm just trying to find the even numbers. So even numbers are at the index of 1, 3, 5, and 7, and that's why I have these values. If in case I put it as replace the 0 by 1, which means I'm trying to find the odd values, then I'll have the answer as 0, 2, 4, and 6. Next comes the sort. So we are trying to sort the values. So in order the sequence, if you want to do it, then we go for the sort. Here we have this, we create an array of this value. If you want to sort, it's very simple. It becomes 0, 1, 2, and 3. That's the answer here. So it might be in a jumble format. We are trying to sort the values in a sequence, either in ascending or descending. That's how we try to do it. And here we have the strings. So what we try to do, we have an array with these string values. If we try to sort, it comes in the alphabetical order. So it is apple, then banana, and cherry. So that's the answer here. Likewise, for the Boolean function, we have true, false, true. So as per the alphabetical order, if you try to sort by using the dot sort function, so F is the first one, so false, and then true, true. Likewise, here we have the values with the 2D array. So what we try to do, we try to sort it. So in this, it is 2, 3, and 4, and among this, it's 0, 1, and 5, and that's the answer here. So this is for sorting. Last is about the filtering. We try to filter, or we try to get some elements out of an existing array, and we create a new array out of the existing array. So that is known as the filtering. So if the answer is true, then it becomes we have the element in the filtered array, the new array or the filtered array, and if the index is false, then the element is excluded from the filtered array. So a simple example is shown here. We create an array with elements 41, 42, 43, 44, and x equal to, we create another one that is nothing but the filtered array, where we try to do given condition like true, false, true, false. So if and only if it is true, it is going to be the filtered array. So when you create new array and put it as array of x, then the new array will have only wherever you have the true. So it's just indexing 41 and 43, and the answer becomes 41 and 43. False elements are excluded. So basically, we try to create this filter array with a condition. So this is another example where we have the same example 41, 42, 43, 44. But what we try to do here is we create a filter array, and it is just done with an for loop. What you try to do with this is we create a condition if the element is greater than 42. Instead of true or false, for the true sense, we try just create a condition. So whenever the true appears, whenever this condition is satisfied. So whenever the element, whatever present in the array created, has value more than 42, that becomes true, and whenever it is less than 42, it becomes false. So new array is actually array of fault array. This is an empty list, and for the empty list you create with this condition, and that has been filled. So we can check what is the answer. So false. So here it becomes first one is less than 42, so it is false, and it is not equivalent to, so it is greater than 42, so it is just 42, so false. And only last two elements are greater than 42, so that becomes true. And when you try to create the new array, it is just the filtered array of that, so obviously true element alone is being present, and the false element are excluded. Since only these two are true, falling under the category of true, so we have the answer as 43, 44. This is another example of creating the filtered array, or how to filter the array, or how to have a filter array. Same 41, 42, 43, 44 is done here. And what is the difference between the previous condition and this condition is we have it as we try to create this with the percentage 2, nothing but a small change, means we try to have the even elements alone. So what happens here, this is not even, this is even, this is odd, and this is even, so the answer is 42 and 44. Likewise, I've just used the same example, so I didn't change this comment. So you just change accordingly. So what you have to do is, if the element is even, then it is true, else false, means 41 and 43 becomes false. So just change this comment alone. Okay, and here in this again same simple example, without using an if condition, what we try to do is, like as I shown in the first case, we have an array, we create an array of these elements, and we try to filter it, putting a statement that I want even elements alone. So obviously modulus of 2 is double equal to 0, means that is even, falling into the category of even element. So what will be the index value? It's like these will become true, 1, 3, and 5, if I'm not wrong. So that should be true. Yeah, true, true, true here in the index value. So it is 2, 4, and 6. Thank you.